What up, everybody? Welcome back. We got another special guest joining us this week. You know, every week we got a special guest, but we got an extra special guest this week. A young artist by the name of Mike Mayjor is joining us now with the Gems and Juice podcast on our artist spotlight for this week. Good friend of our people, Mayjor, helping him out too. And also, you know, you can see him on YouTube, catch his music. You know, he's doing his thing out here, man. I done did my homework a little bit.
New video out, Savage.
Yes.
Yeah, Savage, something nice. Savage, something serious. I actually dropped the video before that. It was Seeing Colors. It was like a day before that. Cause I was holding that video for a while, and I was like, I ain't make no point in just holding it. So I just dropped that before Savage. Then I dropped Savage right before Halloween.
Okay. Did you have it like Halloween inspired, or did it just kind of?
I mean, it wasn't even supposed to. I had the song way before Halloween, but and we just decided because really we were supposed to drop it before the project dropped, but Halloween just was around at the time, so it just all made sense. So yeah, we just dropped it before Halloween. Okay, I mean, it fits everything. So yeah.
It do. I watched it. I was like, whoa! Like you really don't see videos like this. So I appreciate you stepping outside the box. It's funny because I was thinking about doing a video something like this, but I just really ain't had the time to do something like this. But I appreciate this type of video.
Yeah, I just be trying. I feel like there's a lot of people doing the same thing I'm doing. I just gotta find every way I could to stand out. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Man.
What inspired this type of video for you?
I mean, it's just really I always wanted to like do acting too, bro. So it was like I wanted to incorporate that with the music and just make it all make sense. And that's it's not like my project series that we about to drop. I did a short film for that whole, so it was like a lot of acting for that as well. So it's a step up from Savage, you could say. So if you like Savage, you're gonna love this. What we about to drop.
Okay. Yeah, I did get some Michael Jackson Thriller vibes from it, man. So that's why I thought it was maybe Halloween inspired, because it did kind of remind me of that old Michael Jackson style.
Yeah.
So what made you want to get into the rap game, man? Because we all hear the horror stories now about these young artists struggling, getting robbed, getting, you know, the industry being what it is. So what made you decide, you know, that I want to get into this game now and see what I can do in it, given how people criticize it and critique it now?
I mean, when I started rapping, it was like by mistake. I wasn't even into rapping. I was a hooper. But basically, I was supposed to hoop at TSU. I ended up having a kid, so I moved back to Dallas with my BM, and then that didn't work out. So I moved back to New Orleans because I didn't really know nobody in Texas anyway. So I moved back to New Orleans and I stayed with my cousins for a while, and he was rapping at the time. And one day he was writing, and he was like, he wanted me to finish the second verse, and I was like, nah at first, but after a while, you know, I agreed to do it. I did it. And then like 3 days later, he took me to the studio, and I didn't even know we was going to the studio, but he took me to the studio to record the song. And then I recorded it. I fell in love with that. And then ever since then, I took off with it, you hear me? That was my passion. So I kind of found that on mistake, bro. It's like a funny story.
So did he see something in you to?
No, that's what's funny, bro. It's like I never wanted to do that. Like I never thought of rapping at all. I was a hooper, bro. So it was like it's kind of happened on mistake. I always say it happened on mistake type shit.
I mean, that's how a lot of people get in the game now, man. A lot of people who are rapping now they didn't start off as rapping. And contrary to what some people want you to believe, like most people ain't good rapping when they first try to rap, man.
Yeah.
Like it takes time to get into it. Nobody born a good rapper. It takes a lot of time and effort to actually.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's a fact. And for the longest, bro, I never put out, like when I first started, I wasn't putting out music. I was just recording it for myself, just to critique myself as I went. You know what I mean? So I kind of put myself through like a small little artist development type shit when I first started out.
That's smart, man. That's like a lot of that. That's an underrated part too. Actually recording yourself and like, cause your friends gonna hype you up no matter what.
Yeah.
You got to be your biggest critic, man.
Yeah, exactly. So, and I'm hard on myself. I ain't gonna tell myself, oh, this sound good and just put it out. Like, nah.
Yeah.
That's why I wasn't just releasing music. I was just recording it for myself, just so I could hear and critique myself and better myself.
That's a good lesson for new artists, man. Honestly, that's probably how you should do it. Don't put everything out just because you did it, just to show people you doing something. Like, don't do it for the clout, man. Do it because you're trying to get better and perfect your craft. So that's actually good advice for young kids.
You gotta really have a passion for it. You gotta really have a strong passion for this shit. Like, you gotta be ready to do a lot of work with nothing in return. When you first start out, a lot of work with nothing in return. Cause I'm just not starting to get any type of feedback, but it's good. It's like we got traction now. And it all was worth it. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Very true, man. Kind of sound like our story with this podcast, man. It was a lot of work with nothing in return for a couple years.
Yeah. But I feel like that's like how every strong business or whatever. That's how it start off every time. That'll only make you better. You know what I mean? So
you're right, man. You're 100% right. So you from New Orleans, I could tell from the accent too. You definitely a New Orleans dude, or Louisiana dude. So I always kind of wonder like how the rap scene differentiates in the South, because we've had plenty of Houston artists on here, and the Houston game is kind of seen as one where, you know, people feel like they got to move out the city to make success because there's too many haters here and people stepping on each other's toes and too much sec tripping and a whole lot of drama out here, man. And you've been to Dallas too, and that scene's kind of different. So how do you think it compares like in the Louisiana and New Orleans type of scene versus the Houston, Texas scene versus Dallas scene? Like, I mean, how do you think those rap scenes compare?
Dallas, I think Dallas, if I had to choose somewhere to like build, I would choose Dallas. You know what I mean? Because I feel like Houston and New Orleans, they're kind of like on the same type of time. Like, it's a lot of, you ain't about to, like, if you ain't already popping, they not about to fuck with you. They ain't gonna rock with you. You gotta already be popping. You gotta go somewhere else and come back. And then they gonna fuck with you. That's how it is in both of those cities. So I feel like Dallas is a little bit better. I'm not too familiar with their music scene, but I'm kind of familiar with their music scene. But yeah, I know for sure. I've been to Houston, and I'm from New Orleans, and I know them for a fact. It's basically the same. It's basically the same type of shit, bro.
So, what do you think if you could critique, I guess, the New Orleans or Houston music scene? Because we had my guy from Cleveland. I'm originally from Cleveland. We have my guy Ian Shank on, and he said his problem with the music scene in Cleveland was they really wasn't rapping like they was from Cleveland. Like right now up there, they rapping like they from Detroit. So, I mean, if you could critique, you know, the music scene down here, what would it be? Like, what do you think the problem is?
It's just like nobody trying to like. You got artists, all right. If you got like people don't like the higher ups don't lend the like they don't try to help out the artists. And besides that, like overall business is just not business, bro. Like even when you pay a nigga, he ain't gonna handle business like he supposed to. So it's more so out here like the artist experience. It's not becoming the real artist. That's how that shit is right now. You know what I mean? And it's like I done dealt with that shit for like 3 years, bro. And that shit is like now it's come to the point to where I feel like I gotta go somewhere else and go get popping and come back for niggas to respect me. Cause you know, niggas ain't gonna fuck with you unless you a big artist. And that's how it is out here. There's a lot of dick riding, and that's just raw, real talk. You know what I mean?
That's depressing because it definitely didn't used to be like this, especially like in Houston and New Orleans. It felt like you could be local and blow up just off of the strength of what you was putting out. Honestly, man, I think that
I wish I was around at that time, bro, because it's a lot of other extra shit you gotta do just for a nigga to just help you get up. Even if you got the money, it's still a problem, bro. That's what I don't get, and that shit just like that's I don't know. I don't get it, bro.
That's what my guy Shank was saying a couple weeks ago. He was saying even like you can't even pay these DJs to play your shit.
Yeah, it's like, bro, niggas still don't do their job, bro. And it's like, what else you want? You want to kiss your ass? Because I'm not doing that. You hear me? The money should talk. Money should be enough.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
I think the major labels fucked everything up when it came through the South, man, honestly, because Houston, before everybody got signed to a major, it was a lot. I'm not going to say it was easy to make it, but it was doable. You know, there was more unity in here and everybody was fucking with each other, trying to bring each other up. Same thing with New Orleans, man. I think that once the major labels came, it suddenly became every man for themselves.
It's like crabs in the bucket, bro.
Exactly. Depressing, man. It's depressing, but we trying to bring it back. We trying to bring it back to the local movements and make it a little more powerful again. So you mentioned you're into sports, man. You mentioned you've been all around. So I want to know, like, who's your team, and do you just ride with your home team, or who are your teams that you pick that you ride for in sports?
You a Saints fan?
Yeah, I'm a Saints fan as far as football. That's just the home team. I ain't gonna ever switch up.
Okay.
And for basketball, I'm fucking with Curry. Wherever Curry go, that's where I'm going.
Okay.
It really necessarily a team for me. I just fuck with Curry. You know what I mean? Because that's how I used to play. Not as good as that nigga, but that's how I used to. My shooting game was nice. You know what I mean?
So you played point guard? You was a point guard?
Nah, I was shooting guard.
Shooting guard, okay.
Yeah.
I respect that more than saying LeBron, man. I will take a Curry fan over a LeBron fan. I don't like all these Houston LeBron and Laker fans, man. They make me sick.
I mean, LeBron cool. LeBron like a fucking creative player, so bro.
With the cheat codes in, so he got like 99 everything, man. It's ridiculous.
All 99 stats.
Yeah, it's funny because I'm from Cleveland. I'm a Cavs fan, but I'm not like a LeBron stan. Like once he left Cavs, then he on his own.
Couldn't rock with him no more.
Nah, unless he goes to the Rockets, then maybe.
So I gotta ask you this too, man, because I'm trying to get the pulse of everybody who in the sports on this shit. So I want to know if sports got an asterisk this year for everybody who's winning. Like, do you respect the Lakers championship? Do you respect the who just won the Dodgers championship? Will you respect the NFL champion?
It's like how they team set up.
Not just with the whole shortened season.
Yeah, the fact that the Lakers won with no fans in the stands, so wasn't no pressure playing in front of audience and things like that.
But didn't everybody play those games as well?
That's true. That's true.
Well,
but
then it's all fair. I feel like it's all fair. Bro.
I'm just making excuses, I guess, because the Rockets ain't winning, so I'm just upset about that. But I do kind of feel like, because you played, man. Like, it's different when you shoot free throws and you got the whole crowd.
Yeah, it is different, bro. It's pressure. You know what I mean? It's a lot of pressure, but I mean, I just feel like it is all fair. I feel like whoever earned them trophies in the rings, that's who deserves it.
I feel you, man. I feel you.
I think it's more of an asterisk to the baseball season to me, man, because they only played 60 games.
62 games, man.
Yeah.
Like 2 months worth
Hey,
of baseball.
so was that the only sport season that was shortened? Or was it all of them?
The NBA season was shortened too. Remember, they stopped in the middle, and then
it was shortened technically, but not by that many, because they were already close to the end of the season. So they played like an extra 10 games in the bubble. So it was shortened, but not that much. They took like 100 games off of baseball, so that was like a way shortened season.
100 games.
Yeah.
They might as well should have just waited.
Went right to the playoffs, man.
Yeah, that's what a lot of teams could have coasted and got in for real.
Yeah. Damn.
And in football, we don't know, man, because all these teams got to postpone games and maybe cancel games. So some teams might only play like 16, 17 games or 15 or 14 maybe. So, yeah, I don't know, man. We got to see what's going to happen. So what you got on the horizon, man? What new projects you got coming out soon? And also, I want to know, because we asked all artists this as well, like, how has the pandemic kind of altered what you've been doing? Because we talked to a lot of artists. They've had some, like, they live by live shows, and now they kind of, cooped up in the house, hard to get out and perform. So how have you been?
It was backwards for me. It was the best shit that could ever happen, because as an artist, I was able to get ahead, and for some reason, I made hella money. Like, during this whole little time, like, I don't get stimulus and all that. I don't even know how to do that shit, but I made hella money during the COVID shit. And I got a studio and my own studio and shit. And like, I was able to get ahead of everything, bro. Like, with everything.
Damn.
Like, it's like time stood still, and I was just able to catch up and then get ahead where I needed to be. So I feel like the COVID, I mean, I'm not saying like it's a good thing because of what's going on, but for me, it was like a chance for me to get ahead. You know what I mean? So it wasn't really nothing bad for me.
Yeah. I got to say this too. It's good. We need to see more artists with their own studios.
Oh yeah, like why wouldn't you have your own? Like,
that's the perfect investment.
Like, exactly.
Yeah, like, do you mix your own stuff? Do you like record yourself?
I got an in-house producer. We signed under the same management, so it all makes sense.
Yeah, I don't understand why artists don't do that, because I feel like a lot of artists took a loss during this pandemic because they don't have any no studio, no recording equipment, so they couldn't really do shit because some of the studios were shut down.
Exactly. See, but that's why I was able to get ahead of the game, and now I'm here where I'm at right now. You know what I mean? But
I remember too, man. It was like, I think everybody had the same idea to make a studio during the pandemic, because them prices went out the roof, dog, for microphones, studio equipment, mixing boards.
Yeah,
they were sold out everywhere, man. People were selling for like triple the price.
You can't get it nowhere. But yeah, we had, and it's crazy. I just got my studio like a couple months before that, bro, and it was just like everything just like all fell into place, like it was just supposed to happen like that way. Because that's when I started like gaining traction, period, like with everything, music, all of everything. So everybody was missing shows and money. I was making hella money. It was weird, bro. It was just like, I don't know. But shit, we went.
Yeah, man. I think it varies for certain people. I think some people like yourself, of course, like you need the time to kind of dial back and make and kind of plan everything out, get to recording and do more. I think some people was just used to ripping and running all the time. They didn't have time to really sit down and create. But some people, they have been sitting and creating for too long, and it was just now ready to get back out again, and then this shit hit. So it's tough, man. I feel you.
Well, I'm just grateful that I'm good during all this shit, because I already know a lot of artists ain't They hurt.
Yeah.
They hurt. And honest, I ain't think this was gonna last this long, bro. Like this shit lasting a little bit too long.
Dog, they're talking about this shit might last until 2022, man. Like they're talking about we might have to wear masks and all that until 2022. And when I heard that, I'm like, man, dog, shit ain't never gonna be the same, man.
Yeah.
Too. This shit, yeah. If it's gonna be that long, this shit is never gonna change. It's gonna be the same. This shit is gonna get worse.
I think we gonna have places open up a little more. We gonna have live shows again next year at some point, I think. But it's not gonna look the same. Like we ain't gonna see like sold out stadiums no more, man. It's gonna be limited capacity shit, small venues and stuff. So
that shit gonna be trash, bro.
it ain't gonna be the same,
trash, bro.
But
they can't do that to
But I mean, some artists like the smaller venues anyway. Like we had this dude Jack Freeman on. He's a singer, and he likes the more like intimate, like smaller crowd because you can really see and feel people are fucking with you, rather than like a big ass crowd where everybody just kind of blend together and they're like you can't really make out who from who. So some artists like the smaller thing, man. It works for some artists in their favor. So it all depends.
I like the bigger crowd. It just give me like it's intense. It give me like intense ass energy. Like the smaller crowd is just like I feel like it don't be enough. So I don't feel like I'm pushed to like do the most. As compared to like a bigger crowd, bigger stage. Like I don't know. It's weird. I just feed off energy.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel like every artist want to perform in front of a big crowd at one point.
Yeah, that shit is just making me go crazy.
Yeah, that's like a dream. That's like a dream. An artist's dream is to hear their song on the radio and perform like on a big stage in front of a big crowd.
Hell yeah, because at that point, it's like
Man, it makes sense for Mike though, because Mike's music is super hype, so you need that big crowd energy, people going crazy. No, it makes sense, man. I get you.
I'm trying to jump in the crowd and all that shit.
All right.
So when go ahead, Figgy.
Oh, you go ahead.
I was gonna ask, like, when do you plan to start performing again, or have you performed again, or like when do you plan to start hitting the road again?
Loud Fest about to be the first show since the pandemic. That's December 5th and 6th. It's a 2-day thing, but I perform on December 6th. But yeah, that's what we got coming up. I rock that.
Yeah. So I got to ask you this, man. I asked all of our artists this. So you get somebody hit you up and they want to pay you $100,000 for a verse. You find out the verse is for Tekashi 6ix9ine's new album, Rats. I don't know, title Rats. I don't know. Are you doing this verse for $100,000, or you passing on it?
For $100,000?
$100,000. You gotta put a verse on his album.
Man, I don't give a fuck. I'm taking that shit. I don't gotta know that. I don't gotta run with that nigga. I'll do that verse though.
I respect that, man. I respect that.
That's $100,000.
$100,000.
Man, look, a real nigga be a real nigga and say they don't want that all they want. I'm taking that. I'm investing that.
Well, you gotta ask you this too, man. I know you're a little younger, and this might be a little above your generation. Actually, not really. You probably fuck with Wayne a little bit. So, what's going on with your boy Lil Wayne, man? Why is he out here taking pictures with Donald Trump? Like, does New Orleans still claim Lil Wayne? I want to know that.
Man, I fuck with Wayne. Like, Wayne, always a legend. He gonna always be the most biggest legend in my life. But I don't know what the fuck. I don't know. I don't know, bro. Like, I really don't know. I don't know what could have made him. Like, I don't know. It's just weird. It's like a whole nother. It's not Wayne type shit. Just I don't know.
It's kind of tough because Lil Wayne said some crazy stuff over the last years, man. But like you said, he's still a legend. I like the last album he put out a whole lot. That Funeral joint was hard to me.
Yeah.
But I also feel like, you know, when Hurricane Katrina hit and he was making some powerful music about like how fucked up the government is and how they don't care about black
Georgia
people.
Bush.
Yeah. And so it just hurts to see somebody go from that to what he's doing right now, man. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's why it's just, man, I don't know. I can't. That's just shit. That's just homie decision, bro. I couldn't say. I couldn't even. I wouldn't even know where to start to just try to figure out why. But shit.
I don't know, man. Could be the money. I don't know. Promise us we ain't gonna see you up there with Trump if you make a whole lot of money. Like,
man, look, shit. That's different from the verse shit. That's a whole nother. Yeah. Nah, I ain't about to sell out, bro.
So strange because look at the people he was around coming up, like the Juveniles, the BG.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. It
wasn't like a black dude that was like an Uncle Tom who grew up, you know, rich, like that. He was one of us, and it's like, yeah, I just don't get it.
Like, shit, that's some. I think that's some throw shit for everybody. Probably people close people to him probably don't even know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel you. So who besides yourself? Because I always like to try to get the temperature of different cities and cultures. So who besides yourself, man? Like who is like the hottest acts in New Orleans right now that people should be paying attention to and listening to? Do y'all claim NBA YoungBoy? I don't know where y'all stand on that.
I mean, I fuck with YoungBoy. I don't really. I can't. People in New Orleans just have they. It's like some do, some don't, and the people that don't, it just be for weird. It's like for no reason. You know what I mean? But I mean, right now I'm fucking with Young Ro, bro. Like I'm really hoping his situation get better and he take off like he supposed to. I fuck with bro. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah, I keep hearing Frito Bang?
Fredo Bang?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he hard too.
I keep hearing that. Yeah, I keep hearing that's the split. Like whoever don't really like NBA YoungBoy, they like Frito Bang.
And yeah, that's it. It's like it's like everybody got their own preference of certain artists for whatever reason. You hear me? So
yeah.
That's cool. That's cool. Well, Mike Mayjor got next, man. So you're gonna be up there too.
Oh yeah. I'm trying to be everybody's favorite though, man. But niggas still gonna have their own preference, but it is what it is. We still hot, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I can tell, like, you seem like a sincere dude, man. So people gonna fuck with you off the strength of that alone. So
yeah, I got a big heart, bro. I ain't on that. I'm the hardest nigga type shit. I'm better than you type shit. I got more money than you. And I show love to everybody first. Respect. I give everybody the utmost respect when I first meet them. You know what I mean? That's why if a nigga do some fucked up shit to me, it's like, why? Like, then, you know, I already know what I'm gonna do.
Person,
that's why I just give everybody the utmost respect. You know what I mean?
I respect that a lot, man. And people feel that through who you are too. They can sense shit like that. So that goes a long way, man. For sure.
Yeah. Oh, you're right.
So what you got coming up on the horizon, man? New projects dropping, new albums dropping, and where can people find you?
Serious. We about to drop my EP, Serious. And with that's gonna come with a short film. It's like a mini movie. It's gonna be all the songs playing. It's gonna be all the songs connected, and they're gonna be playing the whole time. And it's basically the scenes is gonna be basically explaining, pulling you deeper into the music. So it's gonna be like a 2-piece project, and I ain't seeing no underground artist that's doing this type of shit. Yeah, I invested a lot of money in this shit, and it's looking like some Steven Spielberg shit. Like, it's hard, bro. Yeah, so we got Serious. That's the project that's coming up. And Serious is spelled Sirius, and that's the brightest star in the sky. That's basically what it means, the brightest star in the sky. But yeah, that's what we got coming up next. Beside the videos, I just dropped Savage and Seeing Colors these last few days.
Okay. All right. And when is Serious dropping? You got a ETA on that yet, or still in the works?
It's basically done. They just working on the last scene. They already done finished editing everything for the rest of the movie. So they just working on the last scene. He said he'll be done next week. So I say like maybe like within like the next 2 weeks where they'll drop. Yeah. And
that's gonna be
big. That's gonna be big. Oh, and you can follow me at Mike Mayjor on all social media platforms. MikeMayjor. Don't forget the Y before the J.
Yes, everybody follow Mike Mayjor. Keep an eye out. That sounds super creative, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna check it out for sure. That new project, Serious.
It's some big. It is serious. It is. And like I said, I'm my biggest critic, bro. I ain't gonna hype myself and just say something like it take a lot for me to really like a piece of work. And I feel like this the lot. I like this shit give me goosebumps, bro. I'm just excited to drop this shit. You know what I mean?
I'm excited too, man, because honestly, I feel like the art of the music video has kind of died out a whole lot lately. And I think we're starting to see it come back. Because I remember growing up, man, we were all about music videos.
Yeah,
like getting up early in the morning watching MTV Jams or whatever.
Movies, like it used to be something to look at, like actually entertaining.
Yeah,
and that's exactly what I'm trying to do with my music. I'm trying to just keep it that way. Like I'm trying to make every video I make, I want you to feel that shit. Like I want you to be immersed in that shit. Like
Yeah, and the music videos sometimes that make you like the actual song better.
Yeah, exactly.
You could put a song out and people like it, but once you see the visual, it's like, oh, okay.
Like I feel like that's another reason that we went that route, because this project is more of like it's like more pop music, and I feel like even if niggas in the hood don't feel that shit, they gonna fuck with the movie. They gonna fuck with that short film because they're hard. Even without the music playing, the movie is hard. So it's gonna be. I feel like we gonna be able to cover like a whole bunch, any type of audience from wherever. Everybody gonna fuck with it. It's just a universal type thing.
I feel you, man. We're looking forward to it for sure. Everybody check that out. Dropping soon. Like he said, follow Mike Mayjor on all social media platforms. Stream his music.
The Y before the J.
Y before the J. Check him out. Apple Music, YouTube. You got the visuals up. The new video out now. Cool little Halloween. You say it's not Halloween inspired, but it's cool for this type of
yeah, it made sense. So yeah, it is now.
Yeah, very creative, man. One final question before we let you go. I heard you got the PS4 in the background. You copping the PS5 or the new Xbox? Which one you rolling with?
I'm going PS5.
Oh yes, sir.
I mean, I switched from Xbox to PS, so I'm not going back. Ain't no going back. Once you go PS5, you ain't going back. But yeah, I'm going. I ain't never get a chance to reserve it though. When I went, it was like I couldn't reserve it, so now I guess I gotta pay somebody to wait in line for 3 days. So
I send you like 5 or whatever, how much it is. Get me one too. I ain't in line, man.
Yeah, them shit sold out quick, man. But they gonna have some more during the season, so.
Oh yeah, they got to,
right?
Because it's Corona, everybody inside anyway. So we need them.
I feel you, man. I feel you. All right, Mike. We appreciate you joining us, man. Like we said, everybody follow him. Y before the J, Mike Mayjor. Stream his shit. Check out the new music video. And man, we really appreciate you joining us, man. You seem like a cool dude. We really appreciate
y'all having me, bro.
Yeah, next time we get back in studio, you gotta come through.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, still. Yeah, I'm always checking. This is one of my livest interviews, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
It was like natural vibes. I fuck with it.
Appreciate it, Mike. Hey, man, take care, bro. We holla at you.